Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're not sure how to negotiate with suppliers on Alibaba, then this video is going to be perfect for you. In this week's video, I'm going to show you how to negotiate with suppliers on Alibaba. Also, I'll be sharing tips with you on what to do and what not to do when negotiating with suppliers. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. In my channel, I share my Amazon FBA journey, also mindset and Amazon FBA tips. So if you'd like to follow my journey, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified when I release a new video every week. I'm a six-figure Amazon FBA seller. I started selling on Amazon 7 months ago. I've made $100,000 in profit so far. When negotiating with suppliers, I'm always able to negotiate prices low enough for me to be very profitable while having a very high quality product. I really hope that this video helps you learn how to negotiate with suppliers. So let's get to it. First things first, before I show you how to negotiate with suppliers, I want to share with you what to do and what not to do when negotiating with suppliers. In my last video, I shared with you how to contact suppliers, what exactly to say when you're contacting them for the first time. The video is up here or in the description below, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. No matter what price your supplier quotes you at, you always want to negotiate with them still. It doesn't matter how low the price is or how high the price is, you can always get a better price. And if you can't get a better price, then you should negotiate a certain alternative with them so that it'll benefit you both in the end. It's just a Chinese business model. They are always ready and willing to negotiate with you. So one is negotiating price, and if you can't negotiate the price to the price that you want, then we move on to the second step, which is if you cannot get the price, then you ask them, okay, on our next production, if we cannot get this price now, can we get if when we order double in the second production, can we get the lower price? And by you doing that, you're able to get your margin higher and you're able to work with the supplier that you want. And if they're not able to give you that lower price still on the double quantity order later on, then you can move on to a third step. If you really want to work with them and you think that their quality is high and you think that they're just the right supplier for you, then the last thing you want to do is you want to work out an alternative with them. So what's a good alternative? A good alternative would be a net 60 payment. What a net 60 payment is, instead of paying your supplier when they complete the production, the full amount, you pay them 60 days after the production is done. This really allows you flexibility with your cash flow in any business model, and especially in Amazon FBA. Cash flow is king. So when your cash flow is really tight, this net 60 will give you so much flexibility. So this is a really good another alternative for you when negotiating with suppliers. Another thing you want to do when negotiating with your suppliers is that you want to tell them that you are not the owner of your business. Later on, when you build a nice relationship with them, then you could reveal this with them. I still haven't revealed that with my suppliers, but one thing that this does, it takes a big load off of your shoulders. It lets the supplier know and think that you do not have the final say in whatever decision that you make. So if you decide to decline their quote, they'll be more understanding with you. And also, if you decide not to use them or work with them for your final production, they'll be more understanding for when you want to reach out with them later on for future projects. And yeah, they'll just want to work with you more. So just keep that in mind when you're negotiating with suppliers or just talking with them in general. So when to negotiate with suppliers, you should negotiate with suppliers before and after you get samples from them. For one, you should be negotiating prices before getting samples with them, because if you cannot get the price that you want from them, then there's no point in wasting your time in ordering their samples and just wasting time in general. You're better off just crossing them off the list and going with another supplier. If you have any questions on how to negotiate with suppliers or how to communicate with them in general, just leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so I have two email templates here for you. One is a price match email, the other one is a test order email. So I'm going to go through both of these for you. So on the price match email, hi, name, exclamation point. I like to write an exclamation point to make the email feel more friendly. If the supplier is really friendly with you in their first initial response to your inquiry, then it's nice to just um, get rid of that business boundary barrier and just make it feel more friendly. So add the exclamation point. They'll reciprocate and start being more friendly with you. You want to say, thank you for your quick reply. We have just received your samples and everything looks beautiful. I like to say everything looks beautiful because it shows that you really appreciate their work. It'll make them feel really good about it and they will want to work with you because they know that you appreciate them. And then you say another supplier has given us a quote of $3 per piece for the same product. We have reviewed their samples and their quality is high. The reason why you want to say this is because they're going to think, oh, the other supplier gave them a lower price because they're giving them a lower quality product. So by you saying that their quality is high, it's it's basically saying that these guys have to match their price in order to get your service. Um, can you match their price of $3 per piece? My manager is considering placing an order with them, but I have been really impressed and enjoy working with you. So by you saying that my manager is considering placing an order with them, that's saying that someone else wants to make a decision and that you don't have the final say. So it takes the load off of you. And so the other your supplier will be okay if for some reason later on you decline them or something, and then you say I've been really impressed enjoying working with you. So that's saying that my manager wants to place an order with them, but I like working with you. So if you can give me a better price, then I can convince my manager to work with you. By you saying that, they're going to be like, oh, this guy is really cool, he really likes working with me and he's a really nice guy, I want to work with him, so let me talk to my manager and see if I can lower the price so I can help these guys out, and then let me know your thoughts. That's just like a kinder, for me that just adds a kinder feel to the message, and so that's why I add that there. um Looking forward to building a prosperous relationship with you. You just want to let them know that this is always for the long term and never the short term. You want to build a relationship with them, you're not just using them. So that's what's going to make them want to work with you. The second email is a test order email. So what a test order email basically is, it's you trying to get um, a production for a lower quantity and a lower price from the higher quantity order inquiry that you first inquired about in your first email. So you say, hi, their name. Thank you so much for your quick reply and your quote. That's just you showing them appreciation. So you always want to say something like that. And then you want to say, our company policy is to always do a test order when working with new suppliers. By you saying this, you're basically saying, we are not a new company. We have experience. So it's basically showing them that there's no sweat, that if you guys can't match it, we could find other people. It's just lets them know that, okay, we're not desperate, and we know what we're doing. Will you be able to accept 500 units at $3 per piece, low price from higher quantity order for this test order? So it's self-explanatory. You're just trying to get the lower price from the higher quantity order for this test order. And then you say, we plan to order 1,500 to 2,000 pieces in the near future as this product grows. We also plan to expand to more products in the future. By you stating this, they're going to go to their manager and say, okay, if we give them this low price now, we're going to benefit from it still because they're going to order 2 to 3 times that amount on the next production. Also, they're going to have many more products to order in the near future. So this is a um, good leverage for you and good leverage for the supplier that you're talking to speak to their manager about giving you this lower price. And then you say warm regards, such as, adds a nice feel. And P.S. We have been really happy with your communication and hope to build a great partnership with you. Again, you want to state that you really appreciate the person that you're talking to. So it makes them feel better, it makes them want to work with you, and it makes them want to convince their manager to work with you. And you also state that you want to build a great relationship and partnership with them. Partnership meaning it's two-way street. It's not just all about take, take, take. It's about giving and receiving. You want what's best for both of you, and they're gonna really, really understand that when they read this, and they're going to want to work with you. So this is what I use when I try to negotiate with my suppliers. So I really hope that this helps you guys. There you have it, guys. Now you know how to negotiate with suppliers. I really hope that this video helped you. In my next video, I will share with you how to choose the right supplier for you. Also, I have a community of like-minded people like you and I who want to change their lives through Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA is not an easy path to go on by yourself. So make sure you join the community in the description below and just ask any questions that you have about Amazon FBA. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this video, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and share with all your friends and family. And I'll see you guys soon.